It is in an endeavor to address such critical questions relating to education that the Ismaili Imamate has undertaken a number of initiatives. The Aga Khan University was founded in Pakistan in 1983, and today its academic activities radiate into Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and the United Kingdom. In 2001, an international treaty between the Ismaili Imamate and the republics of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan resulted in the establishment of the University of Central Asia, which aspires to impact the intelligentsia of the whole mountainous region of Central Asia, with campuses in these countries. This university will study developmental issues specific to high mountain societies, while also offering courses in the humanities to promote respect for cultural pluralism and strengthen the foundations of civil society. Last year, I took the decision to launch a network of schools of excellence in the Middle East, Sub-Saharan Africa, Central Asia, and Southeast Asia, with the aim of educating young men and women up to the highest international standards from primary through higher secondary education. It is my hope that in due course, these schools will be located in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mozambique, Madagascar, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan, Syria, and in due course, Mali. Students and faculty will be encouraged to move through this school system, which of course will need to be residential, so that the graduates have been exposed to different social, ethnic, and religious environments, have become bilingual and perhaps trilingual, and will be equipped to lead in the professions in the societies in which they decide to establish themselves, whether or not they go to the best universities in their own countries or the best universities in the Western world. The students' areas of specialization will be in the fields of knowledge most required for the development of their societies, home countries, and regions. But they will also have a strong grounding in the humanities, and in particular, the cultures of the Muslim world. They will be fully qualified in the use of modern information technologies, and thus, wherever they are, they will have easy and quick access to the world's most sophisticated knowledge bases, wherever they may be. The graduates' beliefs, practices, ethics, and social norms will be those of their own societies and their own cultures, and their value systems will be rooted in their own histories and their own arts. As these young men and women grow into leadership positions in their own societies, including teaching future generations through their schools and universities, it is my hope that it will be these new generations of our intelligentsia who, driven by their own knowledge and their own inspiration, will change their own societies and will gradually replace many of the external forces who today appear and indeed sometimes seek to control our destinies. These young men and women will become leaders in the institutions of civil society in their own countries, in international organizations, and in all those institutions, academic, economic, and others, which cause positive change in our world. As more nations develop increasingly multicultural rather than uniform or monolithic profiles, and as the progress of globalization continues apace, educators are confronted by the challenge to provide to the mainstream population of their society an informed understanding of the culture and history of minorities domiciled in their midst, as well as other major civilizations. civilizations beyond their shores. It must be said that in this respect, most of the countries of the West have been staggeringly slow to face up to this challenge, at least as far as Islam is concerned. The media and some opinion leaders tend, if not to actively perpetuate cliches and stereotypes, show a lack of anything like a nuanced knowledge or appreciation of the traditions of the Muslim world. School curricula in the humanities and social sciences are often formulated as if Islam did not exist, or was not the religion and culture of a substantial portion of humanity. As a result, even a distant acquaintance with the world of Islam is nearly totally absent from the general knowledge of Western society. Undergraduate courses in universities, when describing and evaluating major achievements in the arts, sciences, philosophy, religion, and ethics, refer almost exclusively to figures in European or American history. Indeed, Islamic studies have been mostly relegated to the minute and often unheard minority of academic specialists in Western universities. In an effort to address these concerns, the Arkan Development Network is working closely with a number of leading North American universities and state educational authorities with a view to developing and implementing appropriate school curricula on Islam. In a related, though separate initiative, the Ismaili Movement is currently in the process of establishing a museum in Toronto as a significant resource for disseminating information and education about Islam's vast and varied heritage and its interface with the many cultures in which it has evolved. These and other initiatives, including the Institute of Ismaili Studies, are a continuation of the historic Ismaili tradition to promote knowledge and learning in line with the great ideals of Islam. To the graduates past and present, I convey my very warm congratulations on this special day. I also wish you well in whatever careers you now choose to pursue. Among the options that you may consider are, for example, teaching at the Arkan University, particularly at the College of Arts and Sciences, when it opens its doors, inshallah, in 2007, at the University of Central Asia, or the Centers of Excellence that the Arkan Education Services are currently in the process of establishing. You may also find interest in the major teacher education program on which the Institute of Ismaili Studies is about to embark in the context of the secondary level curriculum that has been developed for the Jamaat. It is my hope and prayer that the education and training that you have acquired will enable you to assume positions of leadership in your communities, countries, and even beyond. I believe that your continuing relationship and dialogue with the Institute will enrich your role as potential agents of change, while also extending to the Institute the benefits of your experiences and insights. This partnership can ensure that you are well placed to contribute to the development and growth of future generations of our intelligentsia, so that we strengthen our own capacity to determine our own destiny. Thank you.